She got an impaired schooling and she was given the choice, but actually there was no choice at all. No. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Okay. I have to tell you to do this every so often, yeah.
Yeah.
So there could be something in that, like Mum wanted me to do this and I wanted to do that, so there'll be an emotion there, okay? But it's sort that we're putting all these things on in reserve. So how did you get on with Mum?
First I got on with Mum really well, and then really terrible. It was like a yo-yo.
Yeah?
And then really well again. And then when I moved back down to Mullingar, Mum came to live with me, and it was quite a good relationship as well, but on and off like a yo-yo as well.
Yeah.
Because I did everything she wanted.
Okay. We're getting a picture of Mum, okay? Yeah.
Then she lived with me until she died 4 years ago.
And what was your reaction to that?
To her dying. I didn't feel anything at all when she died for a while. And then I went into depression. And they called it burnout. My body just shut down.
Yeah.
I thought I was going crazy. I thought of suicide, I thought of everything. Panic attacks for 2 days, ongoing.
Right. This is after her death?
After her death,
yeah.
And then the realization that I'd have to do something for myself, because I didn't want that kind of life.
Yeah.
And I didn't want my kids running after me like I ran after Mum.
Right.
So that's when things started to on the path to what's led me here.
Right, okay. Anything else about Mum?
Not really. I miss her on and off, but
yeah.
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk to the class a minute. Do you want to do like that? No?
Okay.
We got mixed feelings about Mum. This is very common. Mum is very close to you biologically, and so most people have, you know, I love her, I hate her type of thing. Love-hate is a big part of a psychic trauma, if not the biggest. So the fact that Bernadette is giving me, so to speak, contradictory statements, that's perfectly normal. They're all true. And she has her major stuff coming up when Mum dies. Because who do you think of when Mum dies? Mum, that's right. But I keep asking anything else about Mum to see what else there's there. When that dries up, we talk about something else. Anything else about Mum?
No, I don't think so. I think I'm still a bit angry that she's gone. Angry at her.
Yes, sure. Yeah.
Because she left me on my own.
Sure.
Well, not on my own. I had kids, but
yeah.
We were just always together, you know.
Yeah.
So it just felt as if she just left me on my own.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
Shaky.
Right, okay. Just go with that feeling a bit. Would you like to do some hypnosis with me, or would you like to talk about something else?
No, I'd like to do some hypnosis.
Okay. This is what I mean by going with a client, okay? I've got three pages worth of the questionnaire to go through, but we'll just skip it, okay? Do you want to just take yourself into hypnosis? Because we've got somebody here who knows how to do it, okay? And what do you normally do when you go into hypnosis?
What do I normally do? I just feel myself going down the ladder. Just drifting down, down, down into a safe, comfortable place.
Yes.
Into my own place where it's just totally mine. Totally safe.
And do you feel yourself going down into that safe place now? Would you like to go down even further?
Yes.
Could you do that? Could you go down further than you've ever been before? And would you surprise yourself if you went down further than you've ever been before?
Yeah.
And are you surprising yourself now?
Yeah.
And would you like to go down even further? Do you think you're capable of going down even further?
Yes.
And do you know how to do that?
Just go with the flow.
Then just go with the flow. And let yourself learn everything that you need to learn about being in that place. Because we've heard a lot of things today. We've heard about your current life and how satisfactory and fulfilled that is. And you know, it's a great, great achievement to have 6 children and 15 grandchildren. So could you give yourself permission to pat yourself on the back over that issue? And just take as much time as you need to pat yourself on the back for that wonderful achievement. And maybe while you're doing that, you can look at times when things were not so happy. As we've heard, things have not always been as they are at the moment. We've lived in a family where there have been lots of siblings, lots of people, some of whom you've liked very much, and some of whom you might not like so much. We've heard how Mum might have kept you from school when you wanted to go to school. We've heard of how Mum came to live with you, how you held on to Mum and yet she left you in a kind of way. We've seen that yo-yo effect. We've seen the ups and downs of your seeing Mum, liking Mum, loving Mum, not liking Mum, not loving Mum, being confused by all this. And maybe where was Dad in this equation? And there have been times when you've looked after other people. And maybe you didn't want to look after them, but you felt obliged to do them, to look after them. And sometimes you might find yourself looking after the children where when somebody else, like your husband, wasn't looking after you. And you might find yourself looking at somebody who is supposed to love you and protect you, and yet he was incredibly violent and murderous. And just feel the emotions, that mixed set of emotions that you might experience as you have those recollections, Bernadette. Looking at those things with a much deeper level of understanding. Allowing that pain to come to the surface, allowing it to release itself. Seeing it in all its horror, if necessary. Just allow yourself to express those tears. Maybe they've been wanting to come out for a long, long time. Just let them go. They're healing tears. The more you can feel it, the more you can let it go. You're doing really well. Would you like me to give you a tissue? I'm just going to put some tissues into your hand. Just do whatever you need to do. Cry as much as you need to cry. That's the idea. Let that pain go. Say goodbye to it. Wave goodbye to it for the last time. All that pain of being nearly killed, that pain of Mum leaving you, whatever it is. You don't need to hold on to it any longer. Let the grief and pain and anguish come to the surface. Let it happen in its own way. Take this opportunity to do what you need to do. That's the idea. There we go. Is there anything you want to say to me? You don't have to.
I can find her. I can't see her.
You can't see her. You can't see her, but you know she's there.
I don't know. I don't know if she got out.
You don't know if who got out of where. Nice and slowly now.
I told her.
Uh-huh.
I had to get her out of the house. I couldn't have her see him do that. I was afraid. He just keeps hitting me, and
Uh-huh.
there's petrol everywhere. I don't want her to see it. She's scared.
That's it, let that pain go. You had to get her out.